Well, welcome in. This is Kendi K, and this is Shop Talk, episode 59. Yes, 59 live streamed episodes of content creator question and answer. This is a live helpline for new and small content creators. Thank you all for joining me. We are the Content Creator Collective, and this is Shop Talk. Go ahead. Don't forget to connect and collaborate to grow your channel to and through full monetization. Are you a new or small content creator? Would you like to grow your channel? Are you seeking initial or partial monetization? Perhaps you're on the road to full monetization. Maybe you're just trying to get to your first 50 subscribers. Well, you're in the right place at the right time. This is a Kendi K all day, and we are the Content Creator Collective. You are too. You are part of the Content Creator Collective just for being here. You are in the right place at the right time. This is a Shop Talk, my friends. We're here for an hour of power, bringing you all the answers to your questions as a YouTube content creator. Go ahead, friends. If you do have a question, go ahead and drop that question into the chat. I'm going to drop our link in case anyone wants to join me up on the panel and help me to answer some of these great questions that are already being dropped in the chat. Thank you all for joining me. This is a Shop Talk, our content creator makerspace, where we talk shop as content creators, as YouTube content creators, with 3 live streamed episodes coming to you each week. Friends, there is that StreamYard link if you want to join me on stage, and I'll give you a bit of an interview, allow you to talk a bit more about your channel, let folks see your personality. And what we can do then is what we call cross-pollinating our audiences. That means you get to see who my viewers are. I get to get my viewers get to get a feel for who you are as a content creator. You get to talk about your channel. And most importantly, we're going to answer these questions together. Questions from the Content Creator Collective, especially our small and new content creators. So if you're a new YouTuber, or perhaps you've been in the YouTube game for a long time, but if you have goals for 2026, like I do, and those goals are associated with you growing your channel, then that's who we want to talk to today. You're in the right place at the right time. I've got questions already rolling in. Y'all feel free to continue to drop your channels in the chat. And don't be shy. Come on, join us on the stage. I have room for 9 more friends to join me on panel today. Here's a question coming in from the chat. Question from content creator JC Calamity Jane. How are you liking the vertical and horizontal streaming? Are you still in testing out mode? Absolutely. I am testing out the Mars feature. The Mars feature through StreamYard allows me to stream and optimize Shop Talk for my viewing audience. So no matter if you're viewing in the vertical mode on your cell phone, or perhaps you're viewing in horizontal or landscape mode from your television, your tablet, or even your computer, you can utilize either one of the 2 streams. What I've noticed is, number one, my views have increased significantly because I am optimizing the Shop Talk streams for my viewers. And my viewers are allowed to choose the modality, vertical live streams or landscape mode, that they would like to view the Shop Talk series in. So I have seen a significant increase in the number of views for each episode of Shop Talk. I am always overwhelmed by the number of views when I take a look at my analytics. And what I've noticed is that initially, most folks are viewing, well, that actually follows the trend, what research is telling us, what YouTube is telling us, what the streets are telling us. And if you're don't know what I'm talking about, friends, I'm talking about our analytics, and Kendi K has got you covered. Kendi K keeps an ear to the ground and my eyes wide open so that I have the best information to share with other YouTube content creators. So, friends, what we know for sure is about 85% of viewers and users across the world access the news and other information using their smartphone. So what that means is that most viewers are going to want to view your content using their smartphone. It just makes sense. But there's also a significant number of viewers who like to watch on their television. I am one of those people because once I finish my workday, once I sit in my recliner and put my feet up and relax, I want to have my screens as large as possible. So I'm almost always using my smart TV and then my new iPad, which I am really enjoying again as well, getting to reacclimate myself with my iPad. I just bought a new one using my YouTube check as a fully monetized channel. Welcome in, friends. So yes, I am learning more and more about the Mars feature. And so I found that during a live stream, most of my views are coming in through that vertical live stream using smartphones. But then in the replay, that's when I capture folks watching the video on demand. They're watching that replay largely on their TVs, their computers, and their tablets. So yes, I'm absolutely JC Calamity Jane. I'm absolutely still in the testing it out mode, and I'm happy to share this. I previewed this Mars feature you used in StreamYard. I previewed this with members of Kendi K's crew. And so if you are a member of Kendi K's crew, you have a special video on the Mars feature and some of the nuances of it. And as I learn more, I'll be sharing more. But initially here, I'm still in the trying it out phase. Kendi K doesn't want to go too fast on things and share information that is not accurate. The free YouTube streaming software, they are really closer to rolling out both that vertical and live stream, vertical and landscape. This is a landscape, friends. This is landscape as if you're watching it on a television or your computer, your laptop, your tablet. And this is vertical, traditionally how folks would view content on their cell phone. So, friends, thank you. And JC Calamity Jane, thank you for asking such a great question. Joshua is saying to us, Joshua says that he is on a tablet as well. Joshua, you let us know. Are you using a landscape mode, which is a tablet mode, like a TV watcher, or are you viewing ShopTalk episode 59? Can y'all believe this? Y'all, 59 live streamed episodes of ShopTalk. What a great way to end 2025. And friends, y'all join me tomorrow because we'll be right back here for episode 60 of ShopTalk. We're going to do 60 live streamed episodes of ShopTalk in 2025. I started this series in 2025, and I am determined that we will have 60 live streamed episodes of ShopTalk in 2025. What a great way. Y'all join me. We want to welcome in these content creators. Let me start at the top and welcome in all of these content creators. Y'all, if you do have any questions, don't forget to drop those in the chat and I'll begin to post them as I can. But let's say hello to some of the content creator collective, and I'm going to go ahead and drop my channel link, and feel free to drop yours as well. What we do over here on ShopTalk is we just talk shop as content creators. This is the Content Creator Collective, and this is a makerspace. What's a makerspace, Kendi K? I'm so glad that you asked. To all of our friends who are joining us, a makerspace is where we, as creators, as YouTube creators, we come together and we talk shop about the equipment we're using, any questions that we have about content creation, about the community guidelines for YouTube, so that we all remain in compliance and that our channels don't get snatched. And also those who are seeking to monetize their channel. And I hope you're hoping to monetize your channel, we talk about the YouTube Partner Program guidelines as well. We just talk shop so that we can all remain informed and so that we can grow our channels to and through full monetization. We want to welcome in 60 plus and Sophie. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. And Happy New Year to you too. We want to honor Brenda Huckleby, 7282. Brenda Huckleby, y'all, I just finished a great premiere of Kwanzaa Days 2 through 3. Thank you to all of those who came through for that premiere. Appreciate you getting so many eyes on that new content. It was a long format video that just dropped. Thank you, Brenda Huckleby. Brenda Huckleby was over on this stream waiting patiently for us, and I appreciate you, my friend, and Happy New Year to you as well. Wait a minute, stop the presses. We want to honor our good friend D Bossway. D Bossway, you are one in a million. I am so happy that in 2025 I met some very kind humans. And D Bossway, Harjarine Annette, you are one of those people. I am just super excited to enjoy this ride called YouTube with D Bossway and so many other content creators who are chatting it up in that chat. D Bossway, I'm so happy to know you, my friend. We've celebrated birthdays together. We have celebrated so many milestones together, including my initial monetization and then on to my full monetization. And friend, I can't wait for 2026 because I know that you're going to be celebrating the same wins as I have done in 2025 and so many others. I'm super excited. I hope you all are excited about 2025. Y'all, this is an hour of power. This is a live Q&A for small and new content creators, but really for creators of any size, however long you've been in the YouTube streets. If you have questions, then we've got answers. And of course, friends, I can't answer them all. So the Content Creator Collective, they are chatting it up in that chat and they will help me and they will lend their voices to this discussion as well. We are, in fact, better together. Thank you all for joining me. Hey there, Dub Honey. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome to ShopTalk. This is our content creator makerspace. Joshua asked this question: what is YouTube going to be in 2026? I don't know, but what I do know for sure, Joshua, is that so many new features are being made available to YouTube creators in 2025, and there's so many exciting things to look forward to in 2026. One thing that keeps resonating in my mind and that I want to share with you as a YouTube content creator, y'all lean into this. Go ahead, lean into this. One thing that I want to share with you is something that the CEO of YouTube said earlier in 2025. He said, if you really want your channel to grow, you really want to be focused on what viewers want to see. Try to keep things in mind and think about your channel from the perspective of the viewers who will watch your channel. That's the way that we should be thinking about our content and how we deliver content, the best content that we can deliver to our viewing audience so that we can convert those viewers to subscribers and those subscribers to members on our channel. That's what I've been doing to help my channel to continue to grow. I'm on a journey towards 5,000 subscribers, and my first mini goal is 2,000 subscribers. Yes, I know I can do it, and I know that I can do it with great viewers and subscribers and members of Kendi K's crew just like you. Welcome in there, Dub Honey. I'm so glad to see you sharing your channel link. I know that I can't wait to finish this episode of Shop Talk so that I can check out your channel too. And friends, don't forget, we have the parade of channels coming up at the end of this live stream. So make sure that you stay tuned so you can see yourself in the parade of channels. I select the channel floats and I float your channel in our parade of channels because on Kendi K all day, we let the good times roll in the spirit of the Mardi Gras parades. We let the good times roll, and we are a social club on Kitty K's crew. We do good things in these YouTube streets. Question from Grant. Oh my goodness. So we're still talking about that Mars feature where we're able to offer optimized streams for our vertical viewers and our landscape viewers. Grant Campbell, 233, asks, how do you deal with the two modes having different chats? Do you find it affecting chat quality since everyone isn't under the same chat? Well, so I'm using StreamYard. So what it does is it calls CULLS. It calls both the vertical, the chat stream from the vertical viewers and from the landscape viewers. So it actually pulls both chat streams into one for me. However, what Grant is talking about is that the viewers may not be able to see both of those streams, right? So that is a challenge, and that is one thing that I have written, because as a StreamYard user, they have asked for feedback about the Mars feature. And one thing that Kenny K does is she is going to give them the raw and the real. So I told them that I love the feature. I know that it makes the stream more accessible to my viewers, and they can view the content in the way that they like, using a vertical stream or a landscape stream, whichever one, based on the device that they're watching from. But I did make mention in writing as feedback on the Mars feature that it does make it a challenge for our viewers to stay engaged, because at this moment I am essentially running two separate streams, one in vertical mode and one in landscape mode or horizontal mode. This is landscape mode, horizontal mode, like on a television, and then this is the vertical mode, like on your cell phone, which is how most viewers, 84%, this is how they view news and other content, is using their cell phone. Can you imagine that? 84% or so of viewers nationwide now get their news using their cell phone, and they get their YouTube as well. So keep that in mind as a content creator. I continue to offer both vertical content and landscaped content. And during ShopTalk, I optimize that by opening two streams. So I essentially create one stream, but I toggle to the feature called the Mars feature, which opens those two streams. I hope I answered that question for you, Grant Campbell, and thank you for chiming in. Gemini Diva, welcome in, and thank you for helping to moderate this stream and for being a member of Kendi K's crew. Gemini Diva 79. She says, don't forget to click that like button. I appreciate you, Gemini Diva, and I love how folks are chatting it up. And we want to thank you, Harjarina Net, for your generosity today. And always, thank you for just being here. D Bossway, thank you for showing up. You always show up, and you're such a great supporter, not just to me as a content creator, but to so many others. I appreciate you. And I was able to snag myself some fabulous leggings and yoga leggings and jeans. Y'all check out the Ayuga video from D Bossway. Pop over to her channel and let her know Kendi K sent you, if you will. Friends, Joshua says that I can't chat when it's in horizontal mode, but you can chat in vertical mode. Friends, I'm noticing that. Thank you for bringing that up, Joshua, and thank you for being here, buddy. Joshua says, I can't chat in horizontal mode, but I can chat in vertical mode. I am noticing more and more I am being challenged as a YouTube user, as a YouTube consumer. So not as a channel creator, but just when I want to enjoy YouTube and when I want to watch my favorite channels, it is becoming more and more difficult for me to hit that chat button and comment on some of the live streams and some of the long format videos. Is anyone else experiencing that? There seems to be more and more times when I go to hit the comment feature so that I can comment and connect with my favorite creators. I'm having trouble doing that. Are you having that same trouble? Sounds like Joshua is having that trouble as well. There's our good buddy Crazy Kid 949. Crazy Kid is a member of Kendi K's crew. And y'all, we've already done our December prize wheel and we had some bonus prizes. All prizes have been accounted for. I'm just holding, we still have that $50 cash app for on the other side of 50. Friend, I need your cash app information so that I can send you your $50 cash prize. You are our grand prize winner on the other side of 50. But Crazy Kid 949, thank you for being a member of Kendi K's crew. And that's crew with a K, where we let the good times roll. Crazy Kid says, Happy New Year, my friends. I hope your 2026 is filled with health, wealth, and happiness. Ooh, I felt that, Crazy Kid. Thank you for your kind words. That's what we do here, y'all. We're a community. We are the Content Creator Collective, and this is Shop Talk. Yes, absolutely, my friend. D Boss Way says, I bring out the Kool-Aid smile. Well, do you know that my sorority line name is, in fact, Kool-Aid? Did I tell you that, D Boss Way? Because how on earth did you know that? That is my sorority line name from college. That is what my nickname was. They called me Kool-Aid because of my smile. Oh, Crazy Kid said that YouTube is also aging as well. YouTube is going to be a year older in 2026. And Gemini Diva, I agree. 2025 was a good year for me on YouTube. I did so many milestones in 2025. I'm working on some content now just to kind of reflect back, and it was been an amazing ride in 2025, including becoming a fully monetized channel. But there's so many other milestones, including starting Shop Talk, including y'all, it wasn't until 2025 that Kendi K did her very first live stream. So I'm putting together some content. What are you doing to reflect on 2025 and your time on YouTube? And what are some of your goals for 2026? Think about that. If you're puzzled on where you're going to take your channel next, it's a good time at the end of the year as we close out a 1 year and we open up and look forward to 2026. It's a good time to take a moment and pause and reflect on things that went well for you as a content creator and what your goals, your hopes, your dreams are for 2026 and beyond. Welcome in, Jerry G. Hi there, friend. So happy to reconnect with my good buddy in these YouTube streets. It's Jerry G. Go Saints. Go Saints. Yes. Jerry G is wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas as well. Crazy Kid says, "Do y'all remember those cartoons where they were actually commercials, Kool-Aid commercials with the Kool-Aid Man? It was a red Kool-Aid Man. Do y'all remember that? Do people still drink a Kool-Aid? I used to drink Kool-Aid as a child, but y'all, it's too sweet for me now. But I used to love Kool-Aid. I loved Kool-Aid as a child. Thank you for the memories. I love that for us. I love that for us. Y'all, let's go ahead and do our parade of channels, if you will. So y'all join me as we look in no particular order at some of my favorite channels that I have vetted, meaning I have checked out their content and I am a subscriber on these channels. Y'all, it's free to be in Kendi K's parade of channels where we let the good times roll. And all of these channels are my parade floats. We're floating their channels right on through this live stream. And y'all keep checking back regularly, because if you're not in the parade of channels today, you will be soon. Just keep chatting it up during the chat. I pick all of the floats, the channels that I'm floating, I pick them straight from the episodes of Shop Talk, and I look at your engagement on the channel and I check out your channel. Only the best channels will make it into the parade of channels. Y'all give me some grace, please. I work full time and I'm just a part-time YouTube content creator, just like many of you. Um, and Joshua says, add some music. Joshua, I have plans to add music to Kendi K's parade of channels. Yes. We have question from Grant Campbell. What software do you use to edit shorts that you post? Friends, I create my posts 100% of the time. I create all of my my shorts. The question is, let me read that one more time before we do our parade. What software do you use to edit shorts that you post? Well, I make all of my shorts using my long format videos. So I edit my long format videos down and I create shorts from my long format videos and my live streams. I probably haven't created a short just off of random content since I first started my channel, friends, in January 2024, the last week of January 2024. Now, 100% of the time, and well over greater than the last year, I have only been creating shorts based off of my long format videos and my live streams. I use shorts as a commercial for my long format content. I'm trying to tease my viewing audience, let them know what my long format content looks like and my live streams look like. And when I say they're short, they are short. I'm talking 15 seconds or less is the average number of time that I use for shorts. And what software do I use? I just use the free streaming software, the short software in YouTube. That is primarily what I use. But if you are a user of StreamYard, and StreamYard is running adjacent, I'm using StreamYard right now. It allows me to post Grant Campbell 233's question on the screen so that all of the viewers can see that information. StreamYard has, if you have a subscription to StreamYard, they allow you to generate. It will automatically, you just hit the button at the end of your stream, it will automatically generate shorts for you, and you decide what and how you use them. I always take a look at the shorts that were generated, and I love the shorts. They're really good at pulling together the good information, especially if I have a co-host. It'll put myself on top and my guests below me. Everything is formatted. It always includes captions, things like that. Everything looks crispy and clear. And then what I simply do is I download, because I'm going to shorten that short. No need to have someone watch 3 minutes of a short when I need them watching 3 minutes of my long format content and my live stream. Are you catching my drift? Content creators, I hope that you are. Well, there she is. It's Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. Welcome in, friends. If you do have any content creator questions, then go ahead and drop those in the chat. Crazy Kid has an answer to our good buddy who was asking about what software we're using. That's what we are, friend. This is a makerspace. We are talking about equipment. We're talking about the YouTube Partner Program, questions about monetization, the journey, strategies that we are using to grow our channels to and through full monetization. And Crazy Kid offers this. I use the Shortcut program. It's free, it's easy to use, and it's really powerful. Wow. Well, there you have it. I'm stuck on the word free there. And thank you, Crazy Kid 949, for sharing that information with us. That's what we do here on Shop Talk. We are the Content Creator Collective. This is a Shop Talk, and we're here just to talk shop as YouTube content creators. Gemini Diva says, let's go, YouTube channels. Let's go. 2026 is going to be the year of more for us as small and new content creators. Yes. Welcome in, friend. We have a friend joining us from Israel. Welcome in, friend. Thank you. I'm glad that you chimed in and dropped a comment, because now I'm able to check on your content and see if I like what you're dropping in, as well as content on your channel. Y'all check out this content creator joining us today from Israel. Welcome. This is a safe space. All are welcome here. Thank you all for joining us. And Brenda is saying greetings to everyone and hello. I've been checking out Brenda's channel because Brenda checks out my channel. Friends, if you want your channel to grow, you've got to get out there in those YouTube streets, and you've got to connect with other creators and check out other channels. Think about your niche, content creators. Think about your niche. Y'all, hold on just a second. Kitty K is going to drop her channel link so that other new creators, small creators, and creators of any size can connect with me, and we can cross-pollinate our audiences. I want you to join me to co-host this stream so that you can share more about your channel, so that others can get to know you and they can review your content. And if they like you, they'll know what to do. Hey, we've got a new creator here. What's up, Terry Will? Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Looks like Crazy Kid 949. It looks like you piqued our interest with that software because it's free. Well, there's our good friend reversing high blood pressure. It's Wanda. Wanda, the wellness lady. Welcome, Wanda. Thank you for joining us for this episode 59 of Shop Talk. Every episode of Shop Talk is a live Q&A for content creators, and that is YouTube content creators. I see everyone cross-pollinating and checking us out. And friends, I'll tell you something else. We've been talking about the Mars feature. We've had a couple of questions during this episode of Shop Talk about the Mars feature. So I am able to see through the combined chat stream that I can see. It is showing me that who is logged in on their cell phone through their smartphone, and then it also shows me who is joining us on the landscape mode. We might be viewing on a TV, a tablet, or a computer screen. Tells me that Mrs. Paula is viewing on a smartphone, as well as D Bossway also viewing on a smartphone. So y'all tell me if this is true. And Crazy Kid 949, Crazy Kid, thank you for being a member of Kendi K's crew. And I've got some more members of Kendi K's crew that I should acknowledge. Mrs. Paula does retirement. Thank you, my friend, for being a member of Kendi K's crew. And we want to thank D Bossway for her generosity and for being a member of Kendi K's crew. So appreciate you, friend. And I look forward to so many milestones with you guys. Are my YouTube family. And I'm just super excited for 2026 because I know that so many of us are super close to reaching these milestones. Y'all, it's just in time before the parade of channels, and here to help me out is one of our good buddies in these YouTube streets, y'all. It is Crazy Kid 949. Welcome in, friend. Welcome, Crazy Kid.
Happy holidays, everybody.
We are wonderful. I am doing great. Thank you, Crazy Kid 949, for helping me.
How was your holidays?
Holidays are holidaying. I am so excited. I'm just getting home. I got home about midnight yesterday. So not midnight this morning, but midnight yesterday morning. So that was what, Monday morning, after several delays. And I was delayed in Michigan, friends, at the Michigan airport. And I can't think of the call letters. There's a D in it and there's a W in it. But it's not DFW because it's Dallas Fort Worth. But I was in the Detroit airport for several hours with flight delay after flight delay, but by the grace of God, I made it home, and just in front of that nor'easter and that They had a blizzard. There was a
Yeah, we're
blizzard.
having it now.
Oh, wow. So you're still experiencing the blizzard.
Oh, yeah.
Are you in Michigan, Crazy Kid?
No, I'm just like literally about an hour away from it.
Wow. Wow. So are you snowed in?
Well, we're not snowed in. We just like we got light snow coming down, but with the winds, it's just blowing all over the place. Hey, Gemini. Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just it's like cold as an ex's heart. Like
Yeah, you see, I'm in the house and I've got on my little furry jacket, and it feels nice and warm in here in the house for me. Crazy Kid, why don't we go ahead and roll some of our channels? And I know you know a lot of these channels, and you can help me, and we'll just keep on flowing here. Crazy Kid, but before we do that, go ahead, friend. Tell us a little bit about your channel and what your channel has to offer.
Basically, I do music reactions. Just basically, I do a little research on the song, how it was inspired, a little background behind the artist, a little background behind the creation of the song, and I add that to the content while I'm playing the video. And I've noticed in the chat, like in my chat in the comment section, some people are like, oh, thanks for bringing back that great memory, and it didn't dawn on me until after I started, getting comment after comment after comment. Music has a way of sparking those fun memories, those great memories from our past, creating times now of good times.
Mhm.
And it's a great feeling to be able to help people realize some of the things that they've long forgotten just by the music. And there's been some situations where people have been like, oh, I remember that girlfriend that I had when I first heard this song, and it brought me back so many great memories of great times and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, I'm glad to have helped spark a great memory for you.
That is such a great point. That is something that music does for us. It really takes us back to better days, better times, and different moments in our life. And that's what I love about your channel. I've even done some shorts and some posts about Crazy Kid 949 and some of his great reaction videos. He really does do a deep dive on the artist and really shares lots of tidbits of information, interesting facts, if you will. And Crazy Kid does a lot on his channel, and he's a frequent co-host. And Crazy Kid, I thank you because you started co-hosting this Shop Talk with me, and you joined me for the second episode, and now we're up to the 59th episode of Shop Talk. Wow.
That's how much I love you and your channel. You're such a great host. You have such great content, and it just makes for like longevity of your channel. Like your content is what they call evergreen. And what that is it's relevant today, but it's also relevant in 10 years, which is going to keep your channel, basically flowing the views.
Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Kid. Thank you for those kind words. And I appreciate you joining me because it just makes it easier. I enjoy having someone to discuss the topics with, and Crazy Kid has been in these YouTube streets. Crazy Kid, how long have you been a YouTuber? Much longer than I have.
June 21st of 2023, I believe.
Wow. And Crazy Kid, he's got his hands. He already shared. See, that's what a good YouTuber does is you're only limited by the limits of your own creativity. You're not in competition with any other creator, not even if they have a niche similar to yours, because only you can be you. So that's why Crazy Kid was so helpful earlier during this stream to share what was the name of that software that you said is free to create shorts with?
shortcut. I use it for all my videos.
Oh,
Like you can make vertical, you can make landscape, you can make all kinds, and it is super powerful. It is super easy. You can put little splashes on your screen and stuff like that. You can fade in and fade out, and all kinds of different interesting tricks that you can put onto your video. And just play with the program and learn about it. Like I've got a video in my channel specifically on how I use Shotcut.
oh, wow.
And
So that's evergreen content for you, Crazy Kid.
Well, even the music genre stuff, that's all evergreen content too, because it's information that was relevant to that song, and that song is still out today.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite things that I found out about a song, it's a song that started out, the inspiration behind it started out in a bad place.
Okay.
But the creator actually made it a fun and happy song. And that was Winter Wonderland. It was created in 1934, 1939, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
And the writer of the song, was suffering from tuberculosis in the hospital.
Wow.
Rather than feel bad about himself, bad about his situation, he looked out, and the park at the hospital was just completely covered in a blanket of snow. And he started thinking happy thoughts, and he started thinking, what it would be like to go out walking in that winter wonderland. And that's when the song started coming to him. And that's one of those songs that I'll always remember, like how it came about, because, even when we think we're at our lowest, there's something around us that can actually bring us up and into a better place.
So are you saying that is how the song Walking in a Winterland, the Christmas tune, came to be?
Yep.
Wow. That's Crazy Kid 949, really giving you a deep dive, some background information that really helps you. Y'all, these are timeless. These are the classics. These are the standards in music. And I enjoy so many of them. And I remember that something that made me post is you did, I can't remember the song, but I know that it was a Prince song from the dearly departed Prince. And I said, oh wow,
let's go crazy.
I might have been. Yeah. I'll have to look back through those posts and find that. Let's go ahead. Crazy Kid, you're asking, am I monitoring both chats using the vertical and the landscape mode? For the Mars feature, this stream is optimized, and you may view it vertically, or you may view it in landscape mode. Thanks to the Mars feature, it's a new feature given to us by StreamYard, and this stream is being powered by StreamYard. So I am able to use both of those features. Vertical and the landscape mode. And so I am just using the one chat, and it pulls from both of those. It pulls from both chats. So it pulls them in, and sometimes there is a bit of a delay. So again, I'm still testing out this Mars feature, and I'm telling you the pluses, and I'm telling you what some of the challenges are, or some of the nuances are, so that you can decide if you want to use that. Now, I will tell you that I have tried to use the same feature through YouTube Studio, the free application for YouTube Studio for streaming. They too have something similar. I don't think it's quite ready. I was not successful. I set it up. I thought I set it up, Crazy Kid, and it did not work. I had to abandon the stream and start again. And it was super challenging. And so I haven't tried that again. So I don't know if it's not quite set up, or it could be my user error, because it was my first time trying to use the two stream options at the same time. So I'll keep working on it, because that's what we do on Shop Talk. We just talk shop, giving you the real answers to your questions as content creators. Are you ready for that parade of channels, Crazy Kid?
Sure.
All
I was
right.
thinking. I was thinking about something there a minute ago.
Okay, go ahead.
If this is totally up to you. If you wanted to, one of these days we can get together and do a live stream. I can show people how I use Shotcut.
Okay, let's
So
plan
it's like
it.
here you basically run right in with the ShopTalk stuff. How to
You
use one of the free programs, and I personally love that program.
I'll tell you, Crazy Kid 949, you're never going to have me shy away from a collaboration. That is what you do. If you want to grow your channel, you want to get out there and you want to collaborate with other content creators. So I love that. I love that you giving us a little how-to and a live introduction to ShotCut. It is a free program to create shorts and even long format video in vertical and landscape mode. Is that what I'm hearing, Crazy Kid 949?
Yep.
Let's do it. Collaborating in 2026. I love that. I love that. We want to welcome in these content creators. We've got Out with Key, and it is pronounced Key. We've got Lala, America's High Vibe Coach, is joining us. Look at all these friends are joining us during these last streams, y'all. Y'all join me tomorrow for episode 60 of Shop Talk. Y'all join me for the last episode of Shop Talk in this year of 2025. Join me tomorrow. Be on the lookout for the thumbnail. And Crazy Kid and I are going to go ahead. We're going to roll through our parade of channels. It's Monique Poe. Monique Poe is a member of Kendi K's crew, as is Crazy Kid 949. And I've added a special button so that we can make sure that everyone knows who are the members of Kendi K's crew. Friends, I'm still working on adding the button to everybody that's a member. So give me just a little bit of grace. I apologize for if you don't see your button on yours just yet. You'll be up there pretty soon, and I'll make sure that everyone gets their button that is due a button, because that's what we do here. We let the good times roll as a member of Kendi K's crew. Y'all, let's. I spent some time over there on Monique Poe's channel. I watched her playlist. Monique, as a pro tip, friend, I would tell you, you've been pushing out content like crazy during the month of December, and it's longer content, and that means more watch hours on your long format content. Monique, you need to put some of that long format content that you've been pushing out, and I mean, it's excellent content. Put those into your playlist so that we can binge watch your content. He says, oh, that's cool. I know that's right. It is pretty cool, especially to see content creators really trying to up their game. Simply Sunshine Moments 1. Crazy Kid, you want to jump in on that one, or would you like me to do that one?
Go for it. I'm just looking at the thumbnails.
Okay, aren't they great? Y'all, these are just essentially screen captures from each of the channels that are featured here. Simply Sunshine Moments is a member of Kendi K's crew and enjoyed the collaboration with Simply Sunshine Moments. She was actually a winner of Kendi K's subscriber appreciation during the month of November. She was our week 4 Blessing Box winner, Christmas in November winner, and she just received her blessing box in the mail, and she did a wonderful video about it and a post, and it was all great. So thank you. I call that a collaboration, and that's how we connect and grow each of our audiences. We want to welcome in
Nightbot.
We'll welcome in Nightbot too. See, that's why I love that guy, Crazy Kid, because we like to just cut up a little bit. But I clicked on the wrong one. Quietly Becoming. Welcome in, friend. Welcome. And Quietly Becoming is dropping their channel link so that new folks who are not yet familiar with Quietly Becoming 2071 can connect. Here's one. Do you know Belt Loop 29, Crazy Kid?
I think we've talked in the chat before. I think I've seen a couple of his videos. I'm trying to. Yeah, these thumbnails, like the thumbnail here with the collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I would suggest with something like that is if they can find like you can use another free program that I use all the time, which is Krita. You can actually pump in some text in there, and just kind of make the thumbnail clickable, like make it a little more clickable. Like this one with the Bacardi's picture. People see that and they start reading the text on it. It makes it more clickable. Like having something to say, hey, this is what you're going to see. Bang.
Yes. Yes.
Right here, they don't have to read the title. This is what it is.
Yes. And that is something that we often talk about when we talk about thumbnails and titles. It is that thumbnail. It is what people are going to visually see that's going to make them click. And then it's the written words, it's the title and your content behind that title. Once they click, you've got to have some good content, your best content. That's what's going to keep them watching. And that's what we call that retention. And that's going to end up being you getting watch hours needed towards initial monetization and full monetization. Here's one that we all know. There you go, Crazy Kid.
Yeah. Lala, the high vibe. Wow, nutrition? Nice.
Yes.
And one thing I like about these thumbnails here, happiness.
Yes.
Happiness creates clicks.
Can you see that she literally jumps off the page? When you've got that beautiful smile, look at all of that beautiful vegetable and fruit juice. And she's a member of Kendi K's crew. It's a win for me. It's a 10 out of 10 for Kendi K.
Yeah, happiness creates clicks, and so does text. Not too much text. Just, just a splash of text.
Yes. You're absolutely right. Look at these pro tips coming from a seasoned content creator on YouTube. When you think about your thumbnail, the picture, you need to have few words on that, right? Don't have a full sentence of text on your thumbnail. We're talking about a very short phrase. Think about 3, maybe 5 words. But if you have 5 words, 2 or 3 of them should be very small words, right? Don't put the word the on there. Go to the second word that's coming after the and use that as your first word. Y'all
see with me, I gotta put reaction. I have to put the name of the group and the name of the song. So I've got a lot of text on mine, which is a lot of the times too much text, but you know what you're going to see when you see that, when you click on that video. This is
because of your niche. Yes.
Because of the niche. This is what, this is what you're going to see. You're going to catch this. But just a little splash of text brings that viewer more interest, and that interest brings clicks. Now, those clicks bring views. Those views bring watch hours.
And there you have it. There you have it. The Content Creator Collective is talking back. Crazy Kid, my co-host, is chiming in on this with some very salient advice for small and new content creators, and frankly, creators of any size. And we've got Out with Key, who just did a milestone, a big milestone. She surpassed 200 subscribers. And we all have been there. Yes, round of applause for Out with Key. Y'all do me a favor. Check out with Key. Check out her content. Let her know that Kitty K and Crazy Kid 949 sent you over there. Here's one, broke but bountifully blessed. Y'all, this is our good friend Carol in the YouTube streets. Y'all, she's a seasoned lady. She's a retired lady who lives on a fixed income, and that is what she shows on her channel. She is definitely a lifestyle channel. Because of her fixed income, she spends a lot of time giving to her community and picking up pantries throughout her community to offset her grocery budget. And she shows us how to freeze those items from the pantry. Some folks just get that stuff, put in their fridge, and then throw it out 2 or 3 days later. Not our good friend, Broke But Bountifully Blessed. She goes by the name of Carol. She shows us how to whip that stuff into full-fledged meals and how to preserve those fruits and vegetables in your refrigerator and, more importantly, in your freezer. I love Broke But Bountifully Blessed. And y'all, she has just tipped the iceberg for 1,000 subscribers. She just met that milestone right here at the end of the year. Y'all,
right on.
Check her out. Check out Broke But Bountifully Blessed 530.
Almost sounds like her channel is all about saving $2 by having one.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I love these thumbnails. I love these thumbnails.
Nice. I love the vibrant colors. And see, I love that Crazy Kid is up here joining me today as a co-host because he's got an eye for this, y'all. He's been doing this. He's got memberships with a much higher membership count than I do. And tell the friends what you are using for your memberships. I'm using memberships through YouTube, but are you still doing your memberships using the other platform that runs?
Yeah, I'm using Patreon for memberships. Mainly because for a while, when I was just reaching monetization, I was being hounded by a bunch of trolls. And when people get generous, and there's nothing wrong with generosity when it's done for the right reasons and when it's done for the right people. But YouTube doesn't discount the fact when somebody is hounding a channel or trolling a channel. If somebody decides to be generous and buy, say, 20 memberships for people, some of them bad people might get memberships. Now all of a sudden they get to hound me twice. And being a member, you automatically get to chat in the live streams and on the content, regardless if you've been blocked. So all this, it just in order for me to maintain all the people that were falsely accusing me of stuff, I said I'm not doing memberships. I'll do that over on Patreon.
Okay.
And so all my memberships are over on Patreon.
Fair. And what Crazy Kid 949 is talking about, to give you just a little bit of background on that, when we think about gifted memberships, oftentimes on my channel, I've had some kind humans to purchase some gift memberships, and I don't hand them out, and neither does the purchaser of those gifted memberships. They don't get the privilege to hand those out either. YouTube hands them out, and they hand them out randomly. Well, it's not random. It's based on the amount of engagement, good or bad.
It's actually random. Engagement. It's totally random. It's just they just pick how many ever you bought. They just say that's how many people we're going to do. Pick them.
Well, it's actually based on how much. So if you've been spamming someone or you've been trolling someone with good or bad content, then you're probably going to end up with a gifted membership terribly. That's the bummer in that. So another option is, again, Crazy Kid, y'all. He knows some of this information because he's been at this longer than I have, for sure. We want to shout out Fuzzy Adventures. 1990 says they're close to 300 followers. I'll be checking you out after this stream. Fuzzy Adventures 1990. Can't wait to see what your channel is about. Something tells me it's about some fuzzy kittens and cats. We've got Mary's Life Journey 196. Also a crew member of Kendi K's crew. And Crazy Kid 949. Got to write myself a note because I've got to get your channel up on this because you're a member of Kendi K's crew as well. Friends, the channel parade is not just for crew members, though. Not just for crew members. As long as you're chatting it up in the chat, Kendi K is going to be adding additional channel floats to my crew channel parade. And this is Mary's Life's Journey. Y'all check out her content. She too is real close to initial monetization. Y'all, let's make that a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for some of these creators. Let's spend some time on their channels. What Mary needs most is watch
Watch
hours
out.
towards initial monetization. Love her content because I love there's the softness, the earth tones. I kind of like that as a theme coming across through her channel. She does lots of lifestyle, home decor, beautiful home, beautiful Christmas tree. Y'all check out her Vlogmas content and her Blocktober content as well. It's simply Debbie Sue, another one of our friends in these YouTube streets. She's often here for episodes of Shop Talk. She is the quintessential Southern lady. Yes, she is. Y'all check out Simply Debbie Sue. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. What about this one? Take that one for us, Crazy Kid.
I could say some things, but it wouldn't be very polite. But I'm going to stick with the what I see on the screen here,
Okay.
rather than what's going on in my mind.
Okay.
But the whole chicken the whole chicken experience, it's a very, very small niche, but at the same time, it really does show that these people really do like chickens.
Yes. Me
And
included. Crazy
yeah,
Kid. I don't know why, but I am enamored with chicken life.
well, you got to think about it this way here. A lot of people have that idea. What came first, the chicken or the egg? And it's a question that's never been answered.
Yeah.
It's the joke that always gets told, but never has a punchline.
Yes.
And as it goes with the same thing with the way humans are raised. Start off in the egg, and then we graduate into human beings.
Yeah.
And like taking a stroll down chicken memory lane.
Uh-huh.
The only thing about it is I don't see the after chicken on the plate.
Well, you can come over and you can watch Candy K cook. And I usually fry fish though, and I fried pork chops before I went out of town for the holidays. I need to fry some chicken. And another member of our chicken community is JC Calamity Jane. So y'all check out, y'all, if you're into chicken life, if you're not, if you spend some time with some of these folks who enjoy chicken life, and you're right, Crazy Kid, there is something for everyone in
Yep.
these YouTube streets. There's something about you and the content and the way you present your content that will appeal to someone, if not here in the US, Canada, Mexico, or all throughout the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
I'm just
YouTube
too much
is
of a bird brain.
It's a what?
I'm too much of a bird brain.
Gotta love Crazy Kid 949. There she is. It's JC Calamity Jane. Y'all, she's a homesteader. She is a member of the Chicken Life community. She did it was about a 48-hour chicken watch when her chickens were hatching baby chicks, and I think we've got 5 baby chicks that we are nurturing now as they grow up. And in fact, their mama is about to push them out of the nest, and we've been watching that process happen. That's been very cool to see. JC Calamity Jane is also a type 1 diabetic. So again, she's got so many levels to her channel, as well as homesteading, and she's also on a total health and wellness journey. And trying to live a better life at 50 and beyond. So I'm tuned in. I'm locked in because this is a member of Candy K's
The one
crew.
thing I would suggest on Calamity Jane's channel,
Okay.
she doesn't need to put her name on all the thumbnails.
Okay. What about a picture? What about a picture? That's something
like if she's doing morning routine, like do a picture describing what the video is about. If there's a shock to it,
yes,
that kind of stuff sells views.
You're absolutely right, y'all. Think about the clickability. You talked about that click-through rate and making someone click, and they're going to click based on the picture. They're going to click based
Yep.
on the picture. Just like we eat with our eyes first, y'all, we click with our eyes based on what we can see on the thumbnails. So I love the thumbnails. One thing you're going to get with
Yeah.
JC Calamity Jane, she's got stellar camera views.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, clearly. Look at
Aside,
how she
aside
gets
from
down there
aside
to the
from the fact that her name is on every single thumbnail, great thumbnails. Just replace the name with a picture of yourself. Giving some
yes.
kind of emotion to the video.
Yes, yes. I love these ideas for every content creator to consider. We're not saying this is what you need to do. We're just giving you our opinion as content creators. And friends, you got to have a growth mindset. You've got to be in a posture of I'm trying to grow my channel, and whatever I'm doing, is it working for your friends? Well, try something new, try something different. We welcome Doses of Shani. Doses of Shani is also on a health and wellness journey, has lost a significant number of pounds. I want you to drop over there, check her out. She's usually in the gym, and she usually goes live during the gym. But yesterday, she had a very nice devotional period and prayer for the end of the year. And she said that's going to become part of her Monday offerings on her channel. And that was really a really nice time yesterday with Doses of Shani. Y'all check out our good friend Jelly Bean. I don't know how this human called Jelly Bean, but they happened upon our channel on ShopTalk. And y'all, great little channel. Pushing towards 300 subscribers at this moment. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all check out Jellybean 8119 and let Jellybean know that Kendi K sent you. It's a great little channel. It's a catch-all channel. Just fun things are happening over there with Jellybean. Y'all check her out and let's help her get to her next mini goal. Let's help her to reach towards 300 subs. It's Jellybean 8119. Y'all, it's Brit Family Fun. We all know Brit Family Fun. Crazy Kid 949, do you know Brit Family Fun?
I think we've talked in the chat sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, Brit Family Fun. Y'all, just yesterday, I saw her put out a really quick video. Brit Family Fun, y'all, she did it. 3,000 watch hours and over 1,000 subscribers. She has reached initial monetization. Congratulations, Brit Family Fun. And thank you to all of the content creator collective that really helped her. And y'all, that's what we do. We rally the content creator collective, and we really try to help everyone to meet their goals for their channels. I am super excited that Brit Family Fun is now in that initial monetization, and she's already pressing towards the 4,000. She is well over 3,000 watch hours because of our support of our fellow content creator. You can certainly do YouTube alone and grow your channel what they call organically, or you can support each other and be in a community of other content creators, and at the same time be putting out your best content so that you can have organic growth from viewers who are not content creators. But using both really helps you to get to your goals faster. A Crazy Kid, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like you can either do it by yourself. I did it by myself for a little while, and it took a long time for me to get up to like 200-300 subscribers. And it took me an even longer time to go from that 300 subscribers to 700 subscribers. And then all of a sudden, when I started doing the music stuff, I went from 700 to 1,200 like that. And once you find that audience that helps you bring that growth, stick with that content. And
Yes.
all the stuff that I talk about for like YouTube growth and whatever like that, that's stuff that I've learned from vidIQ. I've learned it from Nick Niminen. I've learned it from Sean Connell. I've learned it from all these other guys who have done it, tried it, tested it, trued it, made it, made it easy to understand, and then posted it. And
Yes.
I just kept watching that stuff, watching that stuff, watching that stuff. And then all of a sudden, it's just gotten so ingrained in my head that when I see somebody's thumbnails, I see the first thing I'm looking for is color. Another thing I'm looking for is, words. What's this all about? If I don't want to look at the fine print of the title until that thumbnail has
Yes.
given me the desire to click it.
Good point.
And
Ditto.
that's generally what users and viewers are looking at, is that thumbnail giving me the reason to read the title.
And there she is, friends. She says she's back from her meeting. It's JC Calamity Jane. You were in our channel parade today, JC Calamity Jane, talking about you as a homesteader, as a chicken mom, as a type 1 diabetic, and being on a health and wellness journey. Y'all, we want to finish. Let's finish up this as quickly as we can here. It is Coffee No Cream. Coffee No Cream is mainly a shorts channel. She's just trying to document life in her family for her children and her children's children. And she's just a great human in the YouTube streets and a great supporter. Y'all check out Coffee No Cream, and that's cream with an E. But look at some of her shorts.
Look at
Celebrating.
the emotion.
Yes.
The
Absolutely.
emotion gives you all the reason to click.
All the reason. I want to see about Mama on her 86th birthday. Yes. She has so many words of wisdom that come across. She's one of those people who has mastered how to create excellent shorts with that convey lots of meaning. Absolutely. It's Anthony Holmes, 71. Anthony Holmes puts out a wealth of construction content, and it always warms my heart to watch. I enjoy watching his construction content because I love the big trucks, right?
Who doesn't?
I love all of those, and to think that humans are operating those machines and they go from piles of dirt to erected buildings and structures and things. And I think it's utterly amazing. And my dad,
and vice versa.
Death. Go ahead, Crazy.
And vice versa. They can use those same machinery and take a building and turn it into dust.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Over the holidays, we were visiting a mall, and over half of the mall had just been reduced to rubble.
Yep.
I could not believe it. So you're right. If they can take that thing and go into reverse as well.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all check out Anthony Holmes 71. He also does theme music. If you're interested in that for your channel, check out Anthony Holmes 71. Let him know that Kendi K sent you over there. Check out Anthony Holmes 71. Friends, if you are interested in me interviewing you, I do 60, 90, and 2-hour interviews. If you are interested in that, go ahead and point your QR code towards that, or check out my channel page, and you can get a link to email me about an interview. And I call those interviews Coffee and Conversations. It's Model Lorianne. Model Lorianne also reached a milestone. She is now fully monetized?
She's fully monetized.
Go ahead. Talk a little bit about Model Lorianne.
Fully monetized. When I saw her live stream when she just got fully monetized, got the response back saying that yes, you're accepted into the YPP, and I went in to congratulate her, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you reached this milestone. She's always been a really good friend to anybody who is nice to her, and she's just a wonderful, wonderful person.
She is.
And she just recently bought herself a house.
She did. She's now a homeowner. I was going to share that as well. Yeah. So it sounds like Crazy Kid is totally locked in with Model Lorianne.
Model Lorianne is a sweetheart. She is.
She's
an absolute sweetheart.
She's our YouTube sweetheart in these YouTube streets and now homeowner. And what a way to go to meet so many goals in life and on YouTube here at the end of 2025. Here's another beauty that just joined us here in the YouTube streets and in the Shop Talk streets. It is Brooklyn Beauty TV, y'all. But she's got 4,000 subscribers, y'all. So again, Shop Talk is for content creators of any size, where we connect, we collaborate, and we grow our channels. If you're trying to get to new audiences, if you're trying to tap into new audiences that you can show your content to so that they'll become viewers thanks to having great looking thumbnails, and then it's your job then to convert those viewers into subscribers.
And when it comes to those vertical thumbnails, where you know it's from a short or a vertical live stream, there is all kinds of space on either side of that you can use for text or put in another picture. Fill that space in with something colorful, something to draw the eye, and basically pronunciate the emotion that you show in that little video section.
Wow, Crazy Kid, you are giving us so many pro tips to hang our hat on. Use all of the visual space, especially when you are in a vertical space, friends. You've got the space above for words there, or another picture. You've got where you're both sides. You are right. Feel that space. Folks are going to click with their eyes. It's their eyes and what they can see visually that's going to make them click. Crazy Kid, you've got the last word here. Tell us what we should look forward to on your channel as we end this new year.
On my channel, we got a whole bunch of different videos coming up. I've got basically videos all scheduled all the way to the end of January.
Wow.
Yeah. I like to get them done ahead of time because I have to deal with copyright issues. Okay. Like every time I post a video, because I'm using the video of the artist or a video that has a song in it from an artist, I have to deal with the copyright issue. So, and some of those issues, they don't do anything with them for a whole 30 days. So they get held back. So I'm sitting there just, constantly having videos coming up. And I'm like, okay, schedule it. And
but just for the record, you are able to create reaction videos about the music content that is allowed by
it is allowed
program.
And when they claim the ID, they're claiming the money that you're making on it. You can, and if you want me to do a class act on that one there as well, you can actually dispute the claim so that you can say, hey, this falls under fair use.
Yes.
For what I'm doing is not taking away from,
or to entertain. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not taking away from your ability to monetize that song. I'm actually doing something really ridiculous and advertising it for you for free.
You are.
So, you're the one making the benefit out of this. I'm making like maybe a nickel. You're going to make like, $2 or $3 or $5, $10 off that song. I'm going to get maybe a nickel off 100 views. So, you want to fight me for that nickel? Knock yourself out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Crazy Kid 949, folks are really talking about all the gems of information you're giving to them as a content creator who's been at this thing for a few years now. And Lala says this idea of you having batch content already ready to go through much of January. Whoa. Wow. That is quite impressive. I'm super impressed. Goals for Kendi K as well.
Plus, I've also got a second channel going.
Crazy Kid, you're holding back on us. Tease us a little bit with the second channel. Give us about a minute and we're going to be out of here.
The second channel is World of Warships. It's a game that I play. And I just record myself playing, having fun with it, kind of making jokes about it and stuff like that. And then when certain things happen, I have these little cartoons that I put in place, and they're just like comical cartoons. One of them is a soldier talking to his commander, going, "They fired everything but the kitchen sink at us," and all of a sudden the kitchen sink falls.
That's Crazy Kid, y'all. That's Crazy Kid. And Crazy Kid, thank you again for helping me to co-host Shop Talk for today. This is episode 59. Y'all join us tomorrow. Hugs, friend. Hugs, buddy. Y'all, see y'all tomorrow for episode 60. Let's close the new year out with Shop Talk, y'all. Let's be committed. Let's share some of our goals tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.